In this video, let's continue practicing on how to simplify an exponential expression. This time, both the base and the exponents contains the variables. Again, we have a list of the exponent rules. So this is our toolbox for our reference. You will see that the exponent rules I've provided here are not just in any random order. I've arranged them specifically to match the workflow we are going to approach simplifying an exponential expression. You can also watch the previous video using the link to see how we followed these rules to simplify an exponential expression. Now let's take a close look at the expression we have here. Notice there's no radicals, so we can set the first rule aside for now. Looking at the first part, x to the power of 4n minus m, we see it's already in its simplest form. A base raised to a power of 4n minus m. There's nothing more we can do with that right now, so we'll just leave it as is. Then let's focus on the second part. We have a fraction being raised to a power. In other words, this is a power of a quotient. So we need to use this power of a quotient rule, which tells us that we need to distribute the power to the numerator and denominator. So applying the rule here, we're going to distribute this power m plus n to this numerator and also to this denominator. So we have 1 to the power of m plus n divided by x cubic to the power of m plus n. We still have this first part, x to the power of 4n minus m. So it's quite obvious that 1 raised to any power is still 1. Then you see that we have x being raised to a power of 3 and then raised to another power, m plus n. So it's a power of a power. So we need to use this power of a power rule to simplify it. So it converts the expression by multiplying the two exponents. So let's applying this power of a power rule to this denominator. So we have 1 and x, one exponent, 3, times the other exponent, m plus n. And we have x to the power of 4n minus m in front. And then we can expand this bracket. So we have x to the power of 4n minus m times 1 divided by x to the power of 3m plus 3n. And we can further write it as x to the power of 4n minus m divided by x to the power of 3m plus 3n. Notice that now we have a quotient of two exponent expressions with the same base x. This is where the quotient rule comes into play. When we divide terms with the same base, we can combine them by subtracting their exponents. So this gives us x to the power of 4n minus m. Subtract the other component, which is 3m plus 3n. So let's simplify the terms in the bracket. We have x to the power of 4n minus m. If we remove the bracket, we have minus 3m minus 3n. Be careful with this negative sign. It needs to be applied to both this 3m and this 3n. So we have two negative signs here. Okay, so it further equals to x. So 4n minus 3n is n minus m minus 3m. We have minus 4m. And that's it. We can't simplify it further. This is the simplest form. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please consider liking and subscribing for more math tutorials. And of course, leave any questions in the comments below.